outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure.
What is up, everybody? How are you doing tonight? Hey, what up, Hannah? What up, Battes? It is Thursday, it's 7 p.m., and you know what that means. It is time for some Spectre Vision. Sorry, I just put on my jacket and I'm like having to adjust my shirt underneath it. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. It is Tuesday, so the week is just getting going, and I was actually, funny story, at work today, I was rearranging my office. I was going to swap out some furniture, and when I moved my desk away from the wall, behind it, on the wall, I found a bunch of black mold. So my office has black mold in it, and I have to get that fixed. And anytime you have to process a work order with our maintenance team, it usually takes about 2 or 3 years before they finally get to it. So I'm not holding out hope. So if you guys have any tips for black mold, please let me know. Had a real long day, but I'm happy to just chill with the stream before bed. Hell yeah, dude. Good Lovely is back on. Oh, yay, it's me. Excuse me. Yeah, so you started class today, huh? Bad Taste, how was it? Oh, I guess yesterday was your first class, right? I forgot what you had said before. But anyway, so what we're gonna be playing tonight, we're gonna be doing some Pokemon TCG Pocket as per usual, and then halfway through the stream we'll switch things over and do some IRL Pack rips, where I will be opening up this, the Mimikyu EX box. So there's a jumbo card in there. I haven't opened a jumbo card in a while, so we're going to crack this bad boy open and see what we got. Anyway, all right, let's get into it. Let me open the battle queue, so if anybody wants to battle, you can battle me on Pokemon TCG Pocket by typing !battle in the chat, and that feature is only available to our viewers on Twitch, so if you're watching on any platform other than Twitch, bring your buttons over to twitch.tv/SpectreVision and you will be able to get in on this battle queue. All right, so how are you guys liking the new sets of the Pokemon TCG Pocket? I know that they've added a lot of cards. They've changed a lot of the meta because of that, and I've been hearing some good things. I have no class. I finished already. Yeah, yesterday was my first class, and so far classes are fine, but today is a long day. 2 3-hour classes, and they're a couple of my heaviest for the summer. Oh my god, 3-hour classes? That is rough, dude. And, like, just keeping your brain at attention for 3 hours straight, that's a challenge in and of itself. So, yeah, back-to-back 3-hour classes, that's rough. I can battle, but I have to download the TCG data real quick. Okay, go for it. I haven't gotten to explore them a whole lot, but some are pretty good. Me neither. I have not had a chance to, like, augment any of my decks yet. I'm still missing a bunch of cards. And I think I'm like... Oh, I have enough to open 10 packs. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick before we get into the battles. I'm going to do 10 of the Lunala. Let's do 10 of these. How do I go 10 at a time? Why doesn't it let me do 10 at a time? Oh, it's because I already have a free one. Okay, let me do that first. I'm in the battle queue. Remember how I have to download it real quick? Play first and second. Okay, go for it. I'm going to open these packs, so go ahead and download your thing. Gotcha. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, that's a cool Lapras. I like that Lapras art. You can only do 10 at a time after opening your free pack. Okay, okay. This is a cool Marowak. He's like doing like a tribal flame dance kind of thing. That's interesting. It's definitely unique. All right, let's see. How you're playing on PC? So I'm playing on PC by using a emulator app called LD Player 9. It's basically just an Android emulator, and so you download it, and then you sign into your Google Play account and just download it as if it was an Android app. And it lets you play vertically like this, so it works pretty well. All right, let's do 10 packs at this time. Oh, it's gonna make me use 1 gold. Oh, I'm one hourglass away from being able to open 10. Oh well, screw it, let's just do it. All right, here we go. 10 packs at once. Let's go. Let's go. Give us something good. Now, you have to pay attention to see if it does the thing where it shoots like the sparkles out or whatever. That's when you get a God Pack. Nope, no God Pack. Got a hit in your free pack. Hell yeah, dude. I'll tab over to the Discord here in a second and check it out. Lunatone, Hakamo'o, Growlithe, Vikavolt. So I just saw somebody do a deck where they had this card in, a few of these ones, and it was this one and the Greninja, and they actually did pretty well with it. They said it was a pretty annoying one. That's right, William. It's an Android emulator called LD Player 9. Alolan Vulpix. Oh, that's a cool Vulpix. 2 of them. What? I thought that was supposed to be a thing where you're not supposed to get duplicates in your packs. 2 Lunatones. Hey, finally I got a Guzma. Guzma nuts. Execute. Toxapex. Salazzle. Alolan Sandslash. I haven't seen this one yet. Spike Armor. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, do 40 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I mean, he doesn't do much damage initially, but being able to hit back with 40 is kind of handy. Lurantis. Trubbish. Hey, finally I got a rare candy. Let's go. One more and I can put it in the deck. Alolan Eradicate. Alright, I have not gotten a hit yet. Come on. I'm 7 packs deep and I haven't gotten a hit yet? You kidding me? Pack 8. Poison Bar. Oh, I didn't even read that one. 9 packs in, no hits. Ooh, Arcanine. Oh, that's a cool Arcanine. 80 damage. Okay. Hey, thank you for following, William. I appreciate that. Wow. 10 packs. 10 packs and not a single hit. What the hell? What is this pull rate on these? This is nuts. No EXs, no illustrated rares, nothing. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. Oh, that's kind of handy. All right, Bad Taste, let me see what you got in your set here. Let's tab over to the Discord real quick and see what you got. If I can figure out how to do that. Okay, here we go. Pokemon. Whoa, that's cool. That is a cool Vulpix. Look at that. Man, that's a cool one. And that was on your free pack just right now? I opened 10 and I didn't get anything. Oh well. It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes I think opening 10 at a time like kind of sets you up for nothing. Like you get worse hits or a worse hit rate whenever you open 10 at a time. That Prime Arena is actually pretty good. Really? Okay. I mean, I've been hearing. All right, let's do some battles. So let me get to the battle queue. Hannah, are you ready to go? Or do you still need to be skipped? And y'all, if you are watching on any platform other than Twitch, if you come over to twitch.tv/SpectreVision, we can battle it out here live on stream. Okay, Bad Taste, let's go ahead and move you up in the battle queue real quick. So you will be up now until Hannah is ready to go. How do you want to do it, dude? Do you want to do randos or do you want to do pre-constructeds? I'll let you choose. Let's try pre-constructeds. Okay, cool. Private match. Let me see. What am I going to use? Use a deck I haven't used in a while. I haven't used this one in a minute. Let's go with this one. And the password, as always, is Spectre, lowercase s. S-P-E-C-T-E-R. All right, let's do this, dude. Man, that was a ton of fun the other night when we were playing Repo. That was crazy. I think Molly had a good time, too. Man, I'm so thirsty. Gotta stay hydrated. I do feel like I've been a little dehydrated lately. Especially with my allergies being so bad, man. Like, oh, man, I feel like I'm just thirsty all the time. I'm glad. It's definitely a fun one with lots of friends. I know. And I think you can how many people can you have in that game? Is it like 7? In one session? 6. Okay. Well, still. So that could have been one more person we could have had. We need to get Nate on that game or something. Alright, let's see. Oh, you got a fighting deck going. Ooh, I haven't seen that one before. Passimian EX. That's cool. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. What happened? What happened? What happened, Hannah? Don't leave us in suspense. Tell us what happened. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, shit. This is not what I need. This is not what I need. I got my first free pack randomly, a Hollow Rainbow Lunala EX. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, way to go. Love a good Hollow card. Golden Rainbow. I knew what you meant. Golden Rainbow. Yeah, those are cool. The Rainbow Hollows, the Rainbow Rares or whatever. Those are 2, or is it 2-star, I think? They're 2-star rares? I forget. I forget the rules on those. I'll put this guy down. I have So Luck, but it was from the Solgaleo pack. Okay. You know what? I've heard people pronouncing it so many different ways. Solgaleo, Solgaleo, Sogoleo. I don't know what the preferred pronunciation is. Sabrina already, huh? Fair enough. Oof. Ouch, that one hurt. I forget he's weak against fighting. The one with the Leo. The magical Leo Plerodon. Onward, thank you for joining the battle queue. Hey, also, what up, Ghost? What up, guys? How you doing? What up, gang? Leo Plerodon, Charlie. A magical Leo Plerodon. Man, remember how that, like, had a stranglehold on us? That whole series? So dumb. But we loved it. Alright, alright, alright. So dumb, but so silly. Exactly. Much more love than its lesser cousin, Ghost House. Oh, y'all, don't forget exclamation QOD or QOTD in the chat will prompt you with today's question of the day. I would love to hear what you had to say to it. Today's question of the day is, what was the first video game that you ever beat, and do you think you could beat it now? I can't think of the first game I ever beat off the top of my head. I have to think about that for a second. There we go. There's this guy. I was looking for him. Finally. So we put this here. We do this. Then we... Yeah, let's go and swap them out. So Ghost says for the question of the day, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker was your first game that you ever beat. And I really, truly stuck to. Okay. Pokemon doesn't count since the ending feels awfully open-ended and you needed friends to finish the Pokédex. True. Although, yeah, I did beat that game. Although, I think I beat games before that, before Pokemon. So I think I might have others that I could say. I do think I could beat it and cry doing it. It's a very good game. Oh, that's a handy ability. When you get knocked out, you get to transfer your energies. Okay. Ooh, what card is that? That is the Pansimian EX. I mean, you missed the full art one. Let me see if I can view it in his trash bin. It's pretty cute. Damn, not getting what I want. I think I'm cooked. The Magnezone is pretty strong. GG's, dude. GG's. Hiya! Thunder Blast! It still lets you transfer the energy? GG's. Alright. You can do it. Alright, next up in the battle queue. Hannah, are you back? Are you ready to go? Because you are up next in the battle queue. Also, if anybody wants to battle, exclamation battle in the chat, and you will be added to the battle queue. You ready, Hannah? I haven't used that deck in a while. Even with the type advantage, I was still able to pull out that win. Luckily, I got my Magnezone in the first 3 turns, so that was handy. All right, Hannah, going once, going twice. All right, onward, you're up. What would you like? Would you like to do pre-constructed ones, or would you like to do random elements? Your choice. If I got a single Machop or Lucario, it would have been a different story. True. Okay. Yeah. That Lucario ability is awesome. One second, I'm in the middle of a game. Okay. Yeah, that Lucario ability that like buffs all your fighting Pokemon is super handy. You thought you had longer. I thought you had longer too. But yeah, so in about probably about 45 minutes, we'll switch the stream over and open up this thing. This is the Mimikyu EX box. We're gonna crack this bad boy open. I've had this sitting in my closet for a while, so we'll finally get to crack it open and see what we got. Looks like there's some older packs in here too. Interesting. I actually think that Mimikyu is pretty good in the TCG game. When we get to it, if it's the one I think it is, there's one that... Oh, no, it's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking the regular Mimikyu. The regular Mimikyu has a ability that it can't take any damage from EX Pokemon, which makes it really handy just to like park up in the front seat and buy you some time. It's kind of similar to the Oricorio in the TCG Pocket game. What is this deck? I should delete these decks that I don't use. Okay, you're back. Okay, how do you want to do it? Do you want to do randoms or do you want to do pre-built decks? What is this deck that I made? Pre-built now, maybe random later. Okay, cool. So go ahead and pick your deck and let's get into it. Let's go with this one. And the password is Spectre, lowercase s. The greatest Pokemon master has arrived. Oh, all right, Red. I think that is true, right? Canonically, Red is the grand champion. Best Pokemon master there ever was and ever will be. Definitely wasn't Ash. I remember there's like one episode where Misty rags on Ash. She's like, you really haven't caught any Pokemon. All your Pokemon just decided to follow you. Oh, Wonder Pick got you a full art Tapu Koko. Hell yeah. I got one of the Tapus. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the Tapu Bulu. All right, here we go. Here we go. What do we got here? We got a Rowlet and a Froakie. Interesting. Interesting. Unfortunately, I am weak against Leaf, so this might be tricky. This might be a little tricky. I'll put this here. Put this here. Call it a day. The streamer with the cutest cat on Twitch. I appreciate that. Hannah, we had skipped you in the queue, but if you're ready, we can get you in after this match. All right, let's see. And if any of you all on TikTok would like to battle me, I'm sorry, come over to twitch.tv/SpectreVision and type !battle in the chat, and you can be added to the battle queue. Unfortunately, I can't have that function on TikTok. Have a nice voice. I try. I've sounded kind of stuffy right now. My allergies have been pretty bad. Okay, so you're able to hit me on the bench. That's not good. What can I do to avoid that? Oh, just that, huh? Okay. Well, we'll put the ground on up. I'll let you do some damage to me. I don't mind. It sounds nice to your ears. I should do audiobooks, huh? I feel like whenever I'm stuffy, my voice sounds real nasally and high-pitched. At least more so than it normally does. But if I hold the mic closer, it sounds a little better. It gets a little more bassy. This is going to be super random, but last night I watched the movie Glengarry Glen Ross. Have you guys watched that movie? It's such a good movie, and the performances are amazing in it. It's one of those movies that it's just all dialogue, but man, is it satisfying. I mean, it's kind of a nihilistic commentary on capitalism, but, you know, it's enjoyable. I don't know why, I was just in the mood for watching it again. Alright, I need to get this golem up. Golem me! Damn, okay. One question, what was your childhood console game that's for you the most nostalgic? Definitely Nintendo Entertainment System. The original NES was my thing. I was about 5 years old when my dad bought an NES. And he had actually bought it for himself, but I probably played it more than he did. And I was obsessed with Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers game. And I would get really frustrated whenever I would die. And I didn't know that there was a way you could continue when you lost. So I would just get so frustrated by like getting far in the game and then dying. I've never seen it, but I probably should since I recognize it as a classic. It's really good. It's on Amazon Prime right now, and it's a David Mamet play. So it's just very like nihilistic and dialogue driven. But I'm telling you, it's such a great performance, and the actors in it are some of the best. Al Pacino, Ed Harris. Man, I'm not getting the card I need here. All right, fuck it. Let's get in here and do some damage. I think the first game I beat was maybe Super Mario World on SNES. Hell yeah. I never beat that game until way later because I didn't have a Super Nintendo. But the original Super Mario Brothers I never beat until I was an adult. I was like in college when I finally got an emulated version of it, played it, and now I can probably beat the game in like 10 minutes. I mean, not really like a speed run, but you know, very carefully. I've actually done it on stream a couple of times when I had like 10 minutes to spare. I'm like, well, I don't want to get off 10 minutes, get off the stream with 10 minutes left. I'm gonna speed run, or I'm just gonna run Super Mario Brothers. Oh, there's the rare candy. Ooh, Decidueye. Okay, this attack does 30 damage. Oh man, that's a handy attack. Holy shit, this is gonna kill me. This is gonna hurt. Damn. Holy cow, that's a good attack. Shit, I think I am cooked. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can bounce back here. Also, maybe Pokemon Red. So, Ghost brought this up earlier. What do you consider as beating the game with the original Pokemon games? Is it, you know, defeating the Elite Four and then ultimately your rival, or is it completing the Pokédex? Beating the Elite Four, that's the end of it for you? Or is it catching Mew or Mewtwo? Although I don't remember if you can catch Mewtwo before you take on the Elite Four or not. Hannah, what was the first game that you ever beat? The first game I ever beat was the Wii version of NSF, Need for Speed Underground, but it's the version... But as a kid, I was like, I was right in the game itself, and it feels like racing. I never played that one. I've only played a couple of the Need for Speed games. I enjoyed them. They were a lot of fun. They actually had a really good sense of speed. I'm kind of cooked here, so I got nothing. I'll let you take the win. Get in that last hit. Need for Speed Undercover on Wii. The challenge set out for you at the start of the game is to defeat all the trainers and then the Elite Four. Catching all the Pokemon is definitely just a completionist side quest. Yeah, and then I think after you beat the Elite Four, you can go back to Pallet Town, right? Your hometown. GG's onward. All right, Hannah, you are up. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? They didn't have shinies in the original Pokemon games. It wasn't until Gen 2, I think? Or was it Silver? Was it Gold and Silver that they introduced shinies? Somehow 2 stage 2s and 2 energy works. Dude, that is handy. Yeah. Even with my Golem was just too slow to set up. That was the problem with that one, with that deck. Let's see, what am I gonna go with here? Gold and Silver was the first to do. Okay, cool. I was right. I was finally right about something. On the original one, you don't finish catching until you didn't have the error Pokemon. Oh yeah, the missing no. I remember that, man. How did we all learn about that as kids? Like, we didn't have the internet to really tell us those things. I feel like it was just word of mouth. To be fair, I think Decidueye EX is insanely OP. Well, especially if you can rare candy into it, man. That was rough. All right, Hannah, ready to go? 100 on any Pokemon. All right, you're ready. Let's do this. On any Pokemon with damage is so easy if you build around bench hitters. Heck yeah. What you need is a Hawlucha to come flying in from the top ropes and just do 10 damage to everybody. Like in the TCG game. So I use a Hawlucha in my Zapdos deck. It came with the Zap. It's a Zapdos Deluxe Battle deck, and it comes with the Hawluchas. But he has a really great ability that once you put him into play onto your bench, he does 10 damage to all of the opponent's bench Pokemon. There's a new grass Pokemon that just does 20 damage to all Pokemon for like 2 energy. Ooh, that's the one you gotta put in there. Alright, Hannah, let's do this. Oh man, my nose is so stuffy. I went to the doctor the other day. Good bill of health. They said my cholesterol was slightly on the high side, but not anything to be, worried about. But we're talking about my allergies, and she's like, yeah, use this nasal spray. And I use it, but I hate it because it causes like my sinuses to drip down my throat. And then I just like end up with a really sore throat. I hate it. Do I want to do that? No, let's do this differently. It's been stuffy nose season. Hell yeah, it has. Man, I feel like our windy season has been extra windy. You know the rules when you lose your... Yes, of course. That's the rules. Yeah. Kangaskhan. Oh. I want that Kangaskhan up front now. Nate feels the same way about nose sprays. I know. They do help though. They do clear your sinuses a bit, but it just makes everything just drain down your throat, and then just having a sore throat and a cough that isn't necessarily much better. But I've been using these like nasal strips. This like a little strip you put on your nose and it opens up your nasal passages while you sleep. I swear, man, they work so good, especially when I'm stuffy, because it helps me breathe at night, and I'm able to like get restful sleep because of it. I don't snore. Typically, I only snore whenever I'm really, really, really tired. But I just, pass out. Or if I fall asleep on my back, which sometimes happens. Let's get this Ghastly out of here. A mess. That was a good song. Every now and then it plays a really good beat on this mixtape. Y'all, if you have not answered the question of the day, exclamation QOD or QOTD in the chat will give you that question of the day. Alright, I gotta evolve this SOB. Come on. Oh, my game is lagging so bad. Alright, let's do this. Let's retreat him out of here. We're going to put the Dialga in. I'm going to drop down my other Kangaskhan and my other Dialga. Oh, guys, I don't know if you guys have heard yet. Tomorrow is supposed to be a big drop in the Pokemon TCG realm. So Walmart will be having a drop around 6 p.m. our time. Where they will be dropping the Mewtwo EX, the Team Rocket Mewtwo EX pre-orders, and then Cynthia's Garchomp EX box as well. I'm very excited about it. I really want that Mewtwo EX. Mewtwo's my favorite Pokemon, so I want that one. And like, it doesn't release for like another month, but. And then, it's only one energy. Oh, sorry. They announced the new ETBs for the set that's coming out in July, I think. It's the black and white ones. Dude, they look so freaking cool. So there's the they're doing all of that era of black and white. I forgot what the region's called. But they've announced that every Pokemon of that region will have an SIR card released with it. So there's gonna be like 160. That's nuts that are gonna be releasing at once. So Pokemon cards are about to go crazy this summer. It's gonna be a crazy Poke summer. I don't know when they're gonna drop the pre-orders for those, but for the Destined Rival ones, those ones should be releasing on Walmart online around 6 p.m. tomorrow night. And Walmart is actually pretty decent with how they've been doing the releases. It's a cruel pokey summer, leaving me here all alone. Come on, Kangaskhan, wake up. We got a match to win. It's so dumb that it even makes me do a checkup right there at the end of my turn. Like, even if I do wake up, you're just gonna put me back to sleep. But yeah, that Mewtwo EX box looks freaking dope. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. Open image. Yeah, my freaking Kangaskhan is just freaking sleeping. And I can't pull him out of there either. He's just stuck. He's stuck up there. Alright, here, I'm going to show you a picture of the Mewtwo box real quick so you guys can see it. So the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX box. This thing looks freaking dope. It comes with 3 promo cards, 1 oversized promo with the Mewtwo EX, 1 sticker, and 4 booster packs of Destined Rivals. Actually, there's a Journey Together in there too, so it's probably 2 Destined Rivals, 2 Journey Togethers maybe? Fuck yeah, it looks so sick. I'm gonna try to get that tomorrow. Yes, finally awake. Jeez. I mean, I still can't retreat him, so. Oh, here we go. Ah, damn it. I can't use another supporter. I gotta wait till my next turn. Crap. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Why didn't I attack? Oh yeah, that's right. I could have attacked. I was... Good catch, Osh. I don't know why I didn't. I think it's because I got used to being asleep and I wasn't paying attention because I was talking about the Mewtwo. The Mewtwo EX box. Good catch. I'm like juggling a bunch of things at once and sometimes my mind loses my train of thought here. That's alright, I got this now. Now I got this in the bag. So we're gonna retreat out. put Homeboy in and start whooping some ass. Didn't forget to attack that time. He's gonna concede. No. Hannah's not gonna concede. Because I still have to be asleep. Ugh. So there's still a chance to come back here. Come on, wake up. There it is. All right. It's over. Game over. Finish him. GG's, Hannah. GG's. Yay. Round of applause for Hannah. All right. We got anybody else in the battle queue? No? Well, if anybody wants to go again, exclamation battle in the chat and you will be added to the battle queue. We can duke it out. And that feature is only available over here on twitch.tv/SpectreVision, where you can battle me right now on stream. GG's. All right, Bad Taste, let's do this. I found a cool build for a troll deck, so I'm just gonna unlock those Pokemon. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna battle you with it. And we can just do obnoxious annoying deck versus obnoxious annoying deck. All right, what do you want to do? You want to do pre-builds again? That Melmetal is actually, I think that was your deck. I think I copied that one from you. Pre-constructs, hey? Pre-constructs, eh? It was a solid one for sure. I copied your homework on it. Did you ask for an annoying troll deck? Is that what you put in? Oh my gosh. It wasn't my luck today if Dialga would sleep. Oh, I know, but sleeping is so obnoxious. Oh, I forgot to put some flare on the Magikarp. I don't get what the point is for the flare, but it's fun, I guess. Let's see. Come on. I never get lucky with these Misties. Hey! Aw. I got one. Better than nothing, right? Ah, Shaman. Gosh. And a Cresselia. Oh, I know what deck this is. Oh, man. My back is building up slow, but that's why I can take Pokemons to sleep, so I have ton to build it, and it hits like a Mack truck. Hell yeah. Let's put somebody else in the front seat. Yeah, I think I've faced this deck before where you're just constantly healing me. Healing yourself. Which is a good strategy. I mean, you just sit there and heal up. I probably should have saved that Sabrina. Last month it was meta, but I see it now not as much anymore. Yeah, I mean, the metas are always changing, so anytime the new packs release, I feel like the whole meta just shifts completely, which I think is kind of cool, because if you end up going against an annoying meta, like a lot of people were running the Giratina EX meta this last kind of cycle, and it gets very frustrating just going up against the same deck every single time. So, I mean, I can see why people would want the cards to switch so frequently. All right, let's do this. Start doing some damage. Hopefully I can do enough to you, because you're gonna heal so much. Ugh, this is gonna be obnoxious, I can already tell. Oh, man. And then you're able to move the damage around too, so that's rough. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, well, watch me heal. Yeah, how you like them apples? How you like me now? 20 HP. I got a 4 on the state testing. Hell yeah, King. Way to go. So today's question of the day is, what was the first video game that you ever beat, and do you think you could beat it now? I think for me, the first video game that I can remember beating was Kirby's Adventure on NES. I remember playing that game all the way through. Lord of the Rings 2. Alright, I still need to buy some time here, man. Hopefully you don't have a Cyrus. Alright, maybe cooked. Maybe a little cooked. Alright, let's try this. If I can hold out for one more turn, I might have a chance here. Arnold mode, oh no. Alright, alright.
Okay. I guess I have to do the Arnold voice now for a little bit. If I can just survive this attack for at least one more round, I may be able to come back here and do a little bit more damage. The problem here is that he's done so much damage to me that it's kind of crazy at this point. I'll put an energy here. Then I'm going to use the Irida to heal up some damage to all of my Pokemon here. Oh, I didn't put any... damn it. I didn't put any energy on this Starmie. I forgot. Okay. You are not late at all, King. You are right on time. You are never late, nor are you early. You arrive precisely when you mean to. 140 damage. Now you can still heal up. Oh, you have another one of them. Oh no. No, this isn't good. Cringe, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that over on TikTok. Crap. I really need the Sabrina card now. Or at least another Irida. Fuck. This is going to suck. You got a new phone. Ooh, what kind of phone did you get? Damn, I still can't do enough damage to him. And he's probably going to kill me on the next turn. Give Archie a compliment after this. Okay, I will do that. What would you like me to tell Archie? He's not in the room right now, so I can't tell him. No, I beat before Need for Speed Undercover on Wii, The Incredibles on GameCube. I never played that one, but I heard it was a pretty fun game. It's the 16 Pro. Oh, the iPhone, huh? That's pretty cool. Fuck. I don't think I have anything to do here. I'm screwed. What an insane deck, right? Look at that thing. How am I supposed to stop this? Wow, the deck that they are using is great. Bad taste. You are getting lots of compliments on your deck from TikTok. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing the Arnold voice. Sorry. It's a little rough on my throat. Yeah, you're getting a lot of compliments on TikTok for your for your deck, dude. Everyone's like, damn, that dude's got a nice deck. Yeah, it's pretty insane. I forgot. You thought that was my real voice? Get out of here. Oh, man. I would hate if that was my real voice. Tell him not to stream whatever you want. Okay, we'll do. Oh, man. Yeah, it kind of grinds my throat a little bit. Got a little bit of throat juice. Today's stream brought to you by Vicks Vapor Cool Sore Throat Spray. That's the only vaping I do. Your mom still makes your bed. I joined into the Arnold thing, so that was my first impression. Wow, what a funny first impression. Dang, yeah, that deck is frustrating. And like, how do I even beat that? Let's run that deck again, if you want. Let's do it one more time. I'm gonna try one of my stronger decks and see if I can maybe do something with that. I think I might have a potential counter. It's the other guy on TikTok. It folds to anything that does 160 or more damage. Yeah, so I can't integrate the TikTok chat into Twitch. My Twitch, the Twitch affiliate agreement doesn't allow you to do that. So I'm basically just talking to people to the side on TikTok. Bro found the infinite healing glitch. Exactly. Yeah, let's run that again. Bad taste. I'm gonna try with my strongest deck here. Okay, let's try this. But y'all, if you're on TikTok and you want to battle me, if you come over to twitch.tv/SpectreVision and type !battle in the chat, you will be added to the battle queue, and we can swing our decks at each other. My classmates had a bad time of like 10. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. Yeah, that deck, man, is rough. I think you kind of have to just kill it before it gets rolling. Oof, bad start. 15-year-old in bed is crazy. All right, let's see. Yeah, so have you done the math? Like, how much HP can you heal in one turn when you've got the whole cycle up and running? I'm curious. Because I was doing 140 damage with the Gyarados
and then you healed him first with the Shaman, and then moved everything over to the Dusclops, and then healed from there. Today it was hailing really hard and severe winds reaching out. Hailing? Oh my gosh, 35 miles an hour. We've had a lot of wind the last few days, but we've actually gotten some rain, which has been nice because we've definitely needed rain to help keep the dust down. Because we've been having crazy dust lately. And that's why my allergies are so bad. Yeah, Florida weather is no joke when it gets windy and rainy for sure. All right, let's get some energy going here. 60 HP if I can drop an energy on Chris. Oh, that's right. So you can do 60 HP max. I'm in the Southwest. Yeah, that's where we live, and it's been dusty and windy lately. Hurricane season soon. I know, right? I just want some like good rain. Not like crazy rain, but like good rain. You know, like rain for a few hours, not too crazy. And keeps all the dust down, and plants grow, trees grow, the grass grows, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all. Remember that song? All right, Shaman's already on the bench. Why don't you use your full art Shaman? Or do you have two in this deck? Is that what we're doing here? Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? Oh, you only have the one full art. Okay, I gotcha. Drop a Moltres. Sure, but for us, everything freaking dies whenever it rains like that. All right, let's do this. Come on, give me some more heads here. Give me some more heads. 2, I'll take it. Boom. We are good. Got lots of energy over there. Yeah, the weather. Have you been through a lot of hurricanes over there, King? Man, so you have 2 Shamans in that deck, 2 Dusclopses. Do you have 2 Cresselias or just the one? All right, let's do this. We're gonna put this on here. We're going to Giant Cape the Charizard. Milton, Hillary, and Ian. Oh my gosh. Was that scary? Like being around whenever that was happening? I see hurricanes, man, and they are scary. All right, time to start swinging. Crimson Storm. That's why I like this Charizard better than any Charizard that has come after it, because of that 200 HP attack. Search up Ian after the... no, that's going to give me anxiety. If I watch Hurricane footage before bed, it's going to make me hella anxious. Oh, Sabrina, eh? You can have this one. That's GG's or not? No, not just yet. I've learned to never count him out too early. But yes, it is GG's. Oh no, it's not, because I'm missing an energy. How did I? Oh yeah, I lost an energy there. Damn. So it's almost GG's. Let's do this. Let's, just in case. Probably GG. Like I said, anything that can one-shot Cresselia beats the deck. Do you have any capes? Any of the great capes to put on? Just to buff its HP even more. I mean, nothing's gonna withstand the Charizard attack, but for most, a lot of people aren't running Charizard anymore. Or they've moved on to the new Charizard, which I don't think is as good. Although, that's yet to be seen, though, because I think you could build a deck with the rare candies in them and that other Charizard and get him up by turn 2. Which would be kind of insane. to have a fully functional Charizard by turn 2. Okay, now it's the end. This is the end, my only friend, the end. Well, I've learned that I can beat that deck. By turn 4, you have all of your energies to do 150 damage. With that new Charizard and the rare candy, is that? Yeah, that's nuts, man. The rare candies, I kind of was hoping they weren't going to introduce those into the game because it's kind of a game wrecker. Your brother's trying to tell you to go to sleep. Sorry, am I keeping you guys up? Well, it's about that time anyway where we're going to switch things over. Also, GG's to Bad Taste Aficionado for letting me try that deck out. If you get the Moltres off the rip. Oh, okay. Oricorio is crazy. Yeah, the new Oricorio, man, has been shutting down a lot of the meta decks, and I kind of love it. Okay, so today I have this, where we are going to open this up today. This is the Mimikyu EX box. We're going to crack this bad boy open, so give me 2 seconds to switch my overhead camera, and let's open some real Pokemon cards. What do you say, gang? What do you say? Take this over into the real world. All right, let me get my camera in place. Let me get my play mat. Get everything set up. 2 seconds. I'm going to take a 2-second break, and then I will get this all set up, and we will go and open some Pokemon cards. Here we go.
Now available at stores everywhere.
Come to the beautiful Isle of Green, the land of liquid emerald, cascades of sparkling droplet liquid pearl. The beautiful Isle of Green. Liquid pearl's extra rich formula bursts into torrents, billowy lather, leaves hair radiant, shimmering, luxuriously clean. Come to the beautiful Isle of Green and know the luxury that liquid pearl can give you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dreadful, and this is the Dr. Dreadful Food Lab. Makes lots of gross things.
All right, here we go. We are back, gang, and we're ready to open some Pokemon cards. So today, what we're doing... Can you give me a dog? We've got this, the Mimikyu EX box. So in this box, it comes with 2 promo cards, 1 oversized promo card, and 4 booster packs. And it seems like it's a variety of packs. I think we got... What do we got in here? I can't really tell. It looks like there might be some older cards in here, but let's see. Let's crack it open. You make me sad because I'm broken. I can't find Pokemon cards right now. Oh man, Sarge, there are... Can I call you Sarge, by the way? There are a lot of good opportunities to get Pokemon cards at MSRP price if you know where to look. In fact, tomorrow on Walmart.com, they are doing a drop at around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern time. They will be doing a drop of the new Mewtwo, Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX box and the Cynthia's Garchomp EX box. They are pre-orders, and you can get them at MSRP price. So they will not cost an arm and a leg. I think they'll be probably around like $20. Also, in the meantime, next week, dude, nice. What's next week? Oh, you're getting one for your birthday. Oh, sorry, I missed that. You're getting a dog for your birthday. Hell yeah. I missed that message. And then people are suspecting that the Pokemon Center is going to be dropping some stuff tomorrow. That's going to be... They're speculating it's going to be the black and white ETBs that are coming out in July. So I think people are speculating that they're going to be dropping those either tonight or tomorrow. And Pokemon Center is a little frustrating with their queue system, but if you wait through it, you're typically able to get the cheapest price on Pokemon cards. I have learned, though, that when you're using the Pokemon Center queue, to not refresh your browser, because it will set you to the back of the queue again. And then when you're into the store, to not click multiple times, the site's gonna lag. So don't sit there and click add to cart a bunch of times. Otherwise, it's gonna think you're a bot and it's gonna IP ban you. If it doesn't add to cart, go to your cart and then hit back and go back to it and try it again. But dealing with those little things, I've been able to secure some Pokemon cards at MSRP price. In fact, last stream we opened a Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB that I got at MSRP price. So I didn't have to spend $250 on it, like what the market value is. I got it for actual regular price. Sprocket is the main thing. I can usually hit targets, and one of the workers saves some from the scalpers. Hell yeah, dude. And you know what? That's been super cool too, is if you're able to find stuff in real life, like at stores. GameStop has been good to me lately in that I've been able to find stuff, but they've slowly been doing some price creep, I've been noticing. In fact, Ghost was telling me that she was able to go there the other day, and they dropped something like 40... they had 40 inventory of the Obsidian Flames 3-pack blisters, so it comes with 3 blister packs of Obsidian Flames and a promo card, and typically those are $15 MSRP price. They were selling them for like $19.99 at GameStop, so GameStop has slowly started creeping up their prices. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, it was really weird. When I went to GameStop the other day, they now sell single Pokemon cards. Like, you can buy singles there now. My favorite word in this stream is, what's up, fuckers? Yeah, I say that all the time. In fact, I have an emote that says, so long, fuckers. That's kind of my catchphrase. I don't know why that became my catchphrase. I think it was because I was trying to think of something for whenever I sign off on the stream, like some kind of catchphrase to say, and I couldn't think of anything, so I just said, all right, I guess so long, fuckers, and that's where it kind of started, and then I think it just, there you go, it just kind of took off from there, so I just say so long, fuckers. All right, so the promo cards we have, the Graveyard, which is just a normal foil, and the Mimikyu EX. Void Return, which does 30 damage. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon and Energy Burst. This attack does 30 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. Oh, that can be handy, especially if your opponent is doing a thing where they're loading a bunch of energy on them, like shoot, what is one that does that? Man, I recently was facing somebody who did that in a deck. And their whole thing was like they load it all up and then they discard from that Pokemon. I can't remember what it was, but that would be a good kind of counter to that. 190 HP though is not very high, so it's not great, but it's okay. Gotta go feed the pups. All right, go feed those puppies. And then we have the big boy, the big version of it. I love these jumbo cards, and it would be so stupid, but I would love to have like an actual deck of 60 cards that are all jumbo sized and like just show up to a local tournament and I'm like, all right, here's my deck. So they're playing with regular cards and I'm just slapping down jumbos. I know that would never happen, but I love to hope that that's like a reality somewhere. They just don't make jumbos of every card though, so you're not going to get jumbos of energies, for instance, or trainer cards or whatever. And I do have a pack of sleeves that I can put these in. And these sleeves are so freaking huge too. Squeeze this bad boy in. Sometimes the promos in these boxes are actually worth like a couple of bucks, which is encouraging. Because I've got like 5 of these, 5 of the big jumbo cards. All right, we got the sleeve for the Mimikyu. Put them off to the side. And let me sleeve up the little guys. Also, Sprocket, thank you for following on TikTok. I really appreciate that. I've kind of recently gotten into streaming on TikTok. I've been streaming on Twitch for a little over 3 years now, I think. Shit, how long has it been? Ghost, if you would type !follow age in the chat, you were like one of my original followers, so you would be able to know how long to tell me how long you've been followed for. Oh wait, she went out to go feed the dogs. Never mind. How do I know when somebody redeems something? I'll see a little notification on it. So King, you have been following for 18 days, 23 hours, and 36 minutes. That's how long. Bad Taste, you have been following it. Now everyone's gonna check how long they've been following for 3 years, 2 months, 25 days. Have I been streaming for 4 years? Has it been that long? Actually, it might be more than that, because I think that we started streaming during COVID lockdowns. Thought it was about 5 days. I know, time flies, huh? Definitely more than that. Oh yeah, and then I put all of my EXs in top loaders. Oh, I'm running out of black sleeves. Okay, whenever Ghost comes back, everybody remind her to do her follow age. I want to know. But yeah, King, whenever somebody redeems something, I get a little notification. Either it does it in the chat. If you're using like a channel point, it does it in the chat. But things like bits or subs or gift subs, there's an actual alert that plays. And every time we get one of those subs, I end up feeding a cat treat to the cats. And I'll switch on their mic and you guys can hear that. All right. But again, I don't have those alerts set on TikTok, so I can't integrate it. That's kind of the rule with the Twitch affiliate agreement that you have to sign with them, is that they limit how much you can do on other platforms if you're multi-streaming. So I'm technically streaming on a bunch of different platforms, but the chat that I prioritize is the Twitch chat. And part of the agreement is you have to have the Twitch experience to be like the best experience. All right, I'm gonna fix this color on this camera a little bit. I feel like it's a little off. Doesn't it feel like the contrast is a little... Make it a little bit brighter. And then a little bit more contrasty. I'll put some saturation up just a skosh. I do have a YouTube, but I typically don't use it for anything. The only thing I use it for is for me to save my vertical streams. So on TikTok, I have a vertical oriented stream, and I also send that to YouTube so that I can download that and I can save. I can make clips out of that to post on social media, which I never end up doing, but I tell myself I will do that. Okay, 1 second. I gotta save this preset. Okay, saving that camera preset, so I don't have to do that again. All right. Back to the cards. What are some of the commands? So question of the day, that's one of them. I don't know what other ones I have. There's like little ones for like whenever like I get killed in a game, I will put that on there. Like whenever I die in a game, like there's like a death counter. There's one for rolling. My friend code in Pokemon TCG Pocket is like exclamation Pokemon. What are some of my other ones? The battle queue, of course. Let me see, commands. The merch store. So exclamation merch will give you the merch link, store link. Exclamation donate will give you the cash donation link. Follow age, of course. And then like shout outs and stuff whenever we do shout outs. And then there's like some default ones too, like whenever we do like, if we haven't done one in a while, but I would do like giveaways. And those were things that you could like enter into the giveaway. But yeah, I don't know, maybe Silver Tempest pack first. Oh yeah, let's look at what packs we got. So we got Brilliant Stars from Sword and Shield era. Silver Tempest. Hey, there's There's that Vulpix. Fusion Strike. Ooh. So these are all Sword and Shield. 2 Silver Tempest, 1 Fusion Strike, and 1 Brilliant Stars. Hell yeah, this is actually a good lineup here. I actually really like the Fusion Strike, but let's do the Silver Tempest by request. We'll do that one first. I don't know what any of like the chase cards are in the Sword and Shield packs. I kind of only know some of the Scarlet Violet ones. Oh yeah, I always forget the Sword and Shield cards. The packs are like facing the opposite direction as they are in the Scarlet Violet era packs. It's a little annoying. 4 to the front, 3, 4. So that when we turn this over, the first thing that we see is the energy card. Here we go. First pack. Starting off with the Fighting Energy. We've got the Metang. All right, I'll hold them close so you guys can get a good view of that. Chase card is a Rainbow Lugia V-Star. Ooh, there's actually a really cool Lugia. I think it's a... I don't remember if it's a Lugia V or Lugia V-Star, but it's like a full art one. And it looks super... It's not even the full art one, it's just the regular one. But it looks awesome. It's like a painting. Why is my brother crying? He can't watch because he can't watch YouTube. Oh no! What does your brother want to watch? Unidentified fossil. Play this card as if it were a 60 HP Pokemon. At any time during your turn, you may discard this card from play. This card can't retreat. So it is worth noting that all of the cards with the yellow border are no longer valid or legal in the TCG game in real life. So you could not use any cards that are from the previous eras or the letter F or before. They are no longer valid in tournament, with the exception of some trainer cards that are kind of evergreen. Like you can use a Nest Ball or a Pokeball or whatever, Ultra Ball or Professor's Research. You can use those cards because they didn't change as the generations went over. Those are the few cards that are still valid today. So every year they kind of rotate out some of the older cards, and then it kind of keeps the game fresh and it keeps it from getting stale. But it's also kind of a mechanism to get you to continuously buy cards forever. Skibbity Toilet, that's what he wants to watch. I don't get the whole Skibbity Toilet thing, man. I was at GameStop the other day, and man, GameStop has changed from when I remember it when I was a kid, because now it's just like they're selling a bunch of collectibles. Like they barely have any video games, but they had like a Skibbity Toilet mystery box. What the fuck? Who's buying that stuff? Well, I guess, yeah, kid. I just don't understand it because it's not my demographic. Indeedy, a toilet with a head that sings the weird. I know what it is. I know what Skibbity Toilet is. I just don't get it. Like, I can understand liking something just because of the troll factor of it. Like, you know, parents don't get it, so that's why we like it. But why has it persisted so long? He fights people with camera heads. Yeah, kids are obsessed with it. I don't get it, dude. I don't freaking get it. Yeah, we did have similar shit. You're right, dude. You're right. Ooh, Litten Reverse Hollow. Very nice. I love the Reverse Hollow designs on these cards. I think that they are better than the Scarlet Violet ones, especially when it comes to Darkness Pokemon, because Reverse Hollows for Darkness Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, I can't even tell sometimes that they're Reverse Hollow. But if they had this repeating wallpaper pattern, you'd be able to. All right, and last card of this set is the Among Us. Oh, it's not even a hollow. Lame. But the Litten's pretty cute. The Badger Song, Shifty 5, Trogdor. Oh man, I remember for me it was Salamana, Alkuma Salam. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I guess, you guys are right. We did like stupid shit as kids too. And then the way kids talk now is all like brain rot lingo, but we said stupid things too when we were kids. Like, I remember we used to say bad, like when something was cool, we'd be like, oh man, that's bad. That's all bad. And I don't know if that was just my school kind of thing or whether it was everybody would say that. Ghetto-ish, I hate it. All right, let's do the other Silver Tempest pack. So the last time on stream, we didn't get any big hits. So maybe we're due for one, right? We're due for a hit. I do feel, don't the code card colors mean something? Like there's the white ones and then there's the green ones. I feel like that's kind of a spoiler, right? If they're green, then they're the better ones. No, man, all schools, I'd say. Fried their brains. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think time will tell if the COVID generation has suffered extreme educational development issues because of having to attend school virtually for that like year and a half that they had to, which was basically like 3 semesters worth of school. Like how much that affected their development. Glally. Candice. Ooh. Look at the top 7 cards on your deck. You may reveal any number of water Pokemon and water energy cards you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Ooh, that's handy. That is a good card, especially if you've got a water deck. Krokorok is the best of rock. There's the other Litten. There's the regular Litten. So here's the reverse hollow and then the non-hollow. Which, it fries their brains, which makes them get addicted. And, it's all exacerbated by social media and by TikTok and whatnot, where it's very like short bursts. Buddy on TikTok watches me stream. I don't get what you guys are getting from my stream, but I appreciate you for watching anyway. My college instructor was just talking about that today. The ones entering first year are the students who did their last couple of years of high school remotely during COVID, and apparently they're struggling bad. Dude, that does not surprise me. How crazy is it going to be when they enter the workforce? Shit. Lord help us. No, not everyone, because there's more smart than dumb. If you actually believe in it, just look at my whole school. None of us have brain rot and are all A+ students. Okay, well, you go to a special school where everybody is like hella gifted. I'm talking about just the average. It's going to be bad for them based on how many students in my year use ChatGPT to do all their assignments. I will say this. We use not ChatGPT. So, being that I work for the military, there are military versions of GPTs that we can use for stuff too. And no one is above using the GPT. Oh, cool. Reverse Hollow Growlithe. Yes, this will go into my Gen 1 binder. I do, King. I do. I don't talk about it a lot, but yes, I do. And then lastly, hey, we got an Arcanine. I wish he was hollow though, but yeah. All right. So I have a binder that's all the original Gen 1 Pokemon, and it's mostly full. I have a few gaps here and there, but typically I will swap them out with better ones or hollow versions as I come across them. Although I do not put any full art cards or EXs. I keep it like the old style where it's just like the art box and then enclosed. Sorry, Joe, sorry. No, I'm not in the military. I just work for the military. There is a difference. I am a civilian. I mean, that's fine if you want to use it to summarize reports or write emails, but I'm talking about using AI so that you don't have to learn important skills. Oh, that's true, yeah. And there's a telltale sign and I forget what it's called. There's a telltale sign that when you're reading something that it has been GPT'd, and it's only like a GPT thing, but they will use a hyphen that is like, it's a slightly longer hyphen than you can type on a keyboard. It's a typing character that doesn't actually exist on a keyboard, but it gets used. M dash, that's what it is. Yes, it gets used by the GPT algorithms when they're writing things. Instead of using a sometimes they use it instead of using a semicolon, and it's a dead giveaway that what you're reading has been GPT'd, because you can't actually type that character on a keyboard, or at least not easily. It took the most fuck-ass student from 8 to 12 to finish their state test. I finished in 2. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ghost posted something in the Discord. Let's see what she posted over there. There's a Wii Frou-Frou event today, and I met up... Oh, look at that! Frou-Frous are weird. I don't know. They kind of like weird me out. Although I have a few Frou-Frous that have the top hat on them, which are kind of cool. Also, I kind of dig the outfit. You've got some real like... I don't know. It's giving like small neighborhood librarian vibes, or like a small locally owned bookstore that may or may not be a front for the Russian mafia. It's gonna be in your trees. Since we took our Petrov is part poodle, I got it. Oh, well, that makes sense. Oh, Ghost, you're back. Okay. Do me a favor, hit !follow age in the chat. I'm trying to settle a bet of how long I've been streaming for. And you are officially like my longest follower. Oh, don't put a space. 3 years, 6 months, 27 days. Wait, what was yours, Bad Taste? I feel like yours was more than that. There's no way that you've been following longer than Ghost. Oh, I can't even scroll up that far to see. Oh, no, there it is. 3 years, 2 months, 25 days. So you've only been following for 3 more months than Bad Taste? I guess so, dude. Wow. Has it been that long that we've known each other? You know, what would really be the determining factor is if Molly ever signed in on Twitch and did that, because she was there from the very beginning. She was there before we were even Spectre Vision. Before I changed the name to Spectre Vision. To be honest, you think Nate is earlier than this? Oh, maybe. Lore accurate. But yeah, we're lucky to have drawn in this good bean Pete. We definitely are. Well, technically no, because I followed you way before I started watching regularly. Do you remember what I was streaming when the first time that you followed was? Or what we were streaming, because Molly was streaming at the time too. Started watching every week around last October or November. That was kind of around when you were modded, right? When we modded you. Ooh, more Graham. Dude, I'm excited for the shoot. Why do I keep forgetting her name? The goth girl trainer. Crap. Why do I keep... Her name always just, like, evades me. Marnie. There we go. Thank you. I have a really hard time remembering names that are only 1 or 2 syllables long. I don't know why, but it happens all the time. The Marnie battle deck that I have on pre-order, because it's around gosh, shit, I can't remember his name either. It's got Morgrams in it. But yeah, it's like a darkness themed deck too, so that's gonna be cool. Mom, I'm gonna hate myself in the morning now. Oh no, why is that? Make me a mod. Oh man, you don't get it that easy. I think I found you on Twitter at a time. I wanted to start watching more streams and ended up following a handful of accounts that way, but never ended up following through until like a year and a half ago. Oh, wow. Marnie and Steven. So I was reading some reviews. In fact, I sent you a link to one Ghost the other day where this guy was like breaking down the Marnie deck and the Steven deck. And he's like, these are going to be the best kind of middle range intermediate decks that have been released by Pokemon Company in a long time. He said that they're probably better than any of the deluxe battle decks that have come out, and they're actually cheaper too. Actually, yeah, I think I started watching early October, November 2023. Oh, so two years ago. You're a rookie. Yep. You're a new rook. What's your favorite Pokemon generation? Well, Sergeant Sprocket, I think I'd have to say Gen 1. And I know that's such a cop-out. That's such a cop-out to say, but that was the one that I grew up with. When I was in 6th grade going into 7th grade, whenever Pokemon was first breaking out, and I was obsessed. I was the first kid at my middle school to bring Pokemon cards to school. Like, I was the first one to be in on it, and then everybody was in on it. Gen 3 on top. Is Gen 3 your favorite, King? XU. Hey, there's the reverse holo Dusclops. Dusclops is pretty rad. I do like the Dusclops. BRB, gotta grab my tea. Oh, freestyle. Hey, there we go. We got a holo. We got an Infernape. Ooh, look at that. That is cool. That is very cool. And, you know, I think maybe when I complete my Gen 1 binder, then I'll switch over to doing a Gen 2 binder. Actually, no, I'm going to hold off on that because I'm going to do a master set of the Trick or Trade series of every year. Maybe I'm going to save that for Halloween, and I'll do that on the stream where I'll try to do a master set of all of the Trick or Trade packs. Now, the funny thing is you can have a master set of all the Trick or Trades that are out right now. So 2022, 23, 24. And the whole thing's only worth like $10. So it's a really easy set to master. So I'm going to have fun doing that. Do you ever have a plan to retire on streams? No, I mean, I don't know. When we first started streaming, the plan was we were going to do it until it's no longer fun. And there have been times where it had been a little stressful and had been, it felt like a chore and it felt like a job. And I think that's kind of where I had to switch my mindset a little bit on it. And I think that's when Molly wanted to kind of separate from the stream a little, because it was just it was becoming too much of a grind, and it's hard to kind of get that energy going every time you want to stream. But I've changed my content a little bit. I don't stream as frequently as I used to, and I regularly will take breaks when I need to. And that was something that I wasn't doing the first 2 years of streaming. And like, we were streaming 3 nights a week, and it was just getting very hectic. And when you miss a stream, you get such this like overwhelming sense of guilt that you're letting everybody down. And that was kind of hard to deal with, especially when at the time we were seeing some pretty significant growth. And, you know, we had a lot of subscribers, a lot of, I mean, not a lot is relative, of course, but we had a lot of subs at the time, and I felt like I was letting everybody down every time I had to miss a stream, because either I was sick or sometimes you're just not feeling it. You're just like, you had a long day at work, you come home and you're just kind of like exhausted, and it's hard to kind of rally yourself up to stream and perform, so to speak. But yeah, which is kind of funny because when we first started the stream, and I'm gonna cut to my wide cam real quick, we were doing horror and sci-fi games, hence the set, you know, like everything in the set fits that theme, right? slowly it became a, you know what, I'm not gonna feel pigeonholed into streaming a specific type of game. So then it was like, I'm just gonna stream whatever I want to play. And then now that has evolved into Pokemon, no pun intended. So it's funny how things change, but now I don't necessarily feel that same kind of guilt, because the streams are far more casual now, and they're less stressful. So this is just me having a good time, and it's socializing, and that's what streaming has always done for me. It's always been a way for me to like have a creative outlet, to have something fun and positive in my life, and to socialize with you guys. Whereas normally I would probably just be by myself, secluded in my office, playing, you know, video games by myself or something. So it's a good like social outlet for me. And I have met a ton of really cool people through streaming. I mean, all you guys are cool. And again, you've been coming back for a couple of streams more than once. And so it's cool to see people recurring, and I'll remember you, and I see you again, and we end up building these relationships, and it's a whole lot of fun. And that's something that I don't ever think I would have ever anticipated. I never would have saw myself as like, yeah, I could be a streamer and you know, talk to strangers online and make friends and blah blah blah. But you know, here we are. 3.5 years later, and here we are, and I'm still enjoying it. Teacher says socializing is good, but when I do it, she gets mad at me. Well, you're not supposed to do it during class. Missed the battles. I know, not you missed it. We had some good ones today too. How you doing, Not? Good to see you. Let me give you some horns. Dude, Bad Taste has that. He went at me with that healing deck. That thing was kind of mad. I wonder how you would hold up against that deck. You guys have to play each other at some point. Also, do you have a new meta deck that you've made with the new card set? Toxel. All right, we got a reverse hollow Togedemaru. Togedemaru. Is that how you pronounce it, or is it like Togedemaru? I never know how to properly pronounce the name of Pokemon. But yeah, the Sword and Shield era reverse hollows just look so much cooler. I love this like wallpaper design that they have with the little, it's like a wallpaper ribbon kind of thing. Oh yeah, Not hit exclamation follow age in the chat. It'll tell you how long you've been a follower. And then the Arcanine. We got another Arcanine. Get lots of Arcanines. I feel like such a weeb. I try hard to make my Roo in Togemaru sound Japanese. I mean, how do you make it sound Japanese that you wouldn't normally? Like, what makes the Roo sound Japanese? I guess is the way to say that. Rau. Togedemaru. You know, the R in Juarez. Like that. Is the Japanese way. Okay. I got you. Cool people commit to the bit. Exactly. If you're gonna pronounce it, you gotta lean in all the way. All right, no big hits tonight. Apart from the promo. But I'll tell you what, gang, we've got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna do a loose pack. Let's do a loosey here. Can we get a short pull going up? For left side or right side? Which one are we pulling from? From the dispenser. We actually haven't pulled from the dispenser in a while. I'm gonna get more use out of this thing. So it's a random assortment of cards. Of card packs. So the art on the front is not a reflection of what the packs are in there. So it's totally random. I've got some Sword and Shield era cards. I've got some Scarlet Violet era cards. A lot of stuff. All right, the poll is up at the top of the chat. Place your wagers now. I guess, or not wagers, your votes now on what you would like. Left side or right side? Which is it going to be? Left side, right side, whatever side that we're on. As long as we care about each other, we can all get along. Poll is live. Ride that poll. Rock the vote, gang. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember? I know we shouldn't talk about him, but when at the time Puff Daddy had his whole vote or die campaign, and then I think it was revealed that he didn't even vote. He truly was a scumbag, even back then. Well, I mean, he probably was always a scumbag. Ooh, and never have I ever. Okay, cool. This is a great way. Well, the poll is up. So whenever somebody redeems Never Have I Ever, I pull a card from the Never Have I Ever deck, hold it up to the camera. If you have done the thing that it never has we said we do, then raise a hand or put a hand emote in the chat, or even better, tell us a story. I would love to hear that story. All right, you've got about 15 seconds left on the poll. Never have I ever been drunk at church. And we will expand that to any kind of intoxication. So have you ever been intoxicated at church? So I am not a religious person, so I don't attend church. But I did grow up Catholic as a kid. And while I never went to church drunk, I had gone to church hungover, which is very similar. Blueberry Pop-Tart. All right, looks like right side won. There we go. Let's do this. So we're going to pull a pack from the right side. We have Paradox Rift. Joke's on you, I'm not Christian or Jewish. I'm Muslim. Well, it is not a joke either way. Yeah, so I had gone to church hungover once before, but never still intoxicated. I don't think so. I've only been to church a couple of times as an adult. Once for a wedding, and a couple of times with a girl I dated who was devout Lutheran. Ooh, interesting. All right, let's do this. Last pack magic. Let's see if we get something here. Last pack of the night. Let's get a big hit. I want a big hit. Paradox Rift. I think I already have the chase card from that. That was the Groudon, right? That's where the Groudon came from? Or was that Obsidian Flames? I don't remember. Everyone is an adult here. That's true. It is an 18 and older stream. That is correct. That Groudon has kind of crashed back down to earth. For a while, it was like $110 value. Now it's back to like $81. So it's actually less value than when I pulled it. Not me. I'm a rule breaker. Okay, we're just going to assume that you are. Charcadet. Ooh, I have not seen this one before. Ghost, have you seen this Charcadet? Flip a coin of heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage from all effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. And Magma Punch. You have that. Oh, nice. Next biggest hits are Altaria EX, Roaring Moon EX. Both full arts, of course. I haven't. Such a cutie. Swablu. Oh, by the way, I have ordered just a couple of random trainer cards and stuff in case we need some for our battle decks. So let me know if you're missing any trainer cards still. Oh, I need to check back on the spreadsheet that you have. You've never met this Molly? She popped in once on, I think not last stream, but the stream before, just to give me a kiss while she was saying goodbye. She was going to the store, but every now and then she'll make an appearance. No, I will never make her pop in against her will. We need proof of life. She still exists. She still exists. Tatsugiri. I like the other Tatsugiri that has the attract customers. All right, we got a reverse holo Professor Sada's Vitality. Ooh, look at that. This is actually a pretty cool card. Choose up to 2 of your ancient Pokemon and attach a basic energy from your discard pile to each of them. If you attach any energy this way, draw 3 cards. So it's very similar to like the trumpet, the glass trumpet card. Is it glass trumpet? That allows you to attach 2 energy to colorless Pokemon, but this also lets you draw 3 cards. That is pretty OP, especially in that deck where people run like the Brute Bonnet and the other ancient, I forget all the ancient names. A woman with some serious vitality. And so what's her, is she a villain? Are her and Professor Turo, are they villains? Because they're Arvin's parents, right? Ghost has told us that, but are they like the villains of the game? They don't seem very nice. I know they neglect him. Why is my other cat not mentioned? She never comes in here. She'll only come here to get treats sometimes, but then she like just dips right back out. They don't like hanging out in here. Sometimes they do. Garganackle. Ooh, Ghost, don't you need this one for yours? You're doing a Garganackle deck, right? And this is a reverse holo. Garg. Yes, you are welcome to have this one. They're just really attached to their work. Okay, so they're not villains. They're just attached to the work. She's like the Professor Oak of Scarlet. Okay, gotcha. The other professor is the one for Violet. Oh, they have different professors in each game. That's actually kind of cute. What did I just say? I don't know. What did I just say? Oh, for my cat. Yeah, she doesn't stay in. So Archie and Moira are the 2 cats. Archie is the boy. He's the big one. He's the one who's usually in here, but he's not in here today. Moira will only come in here for treats now, and she rarely ever stays. And the last card of the night is a hit. We do have a hit. It is Toxtricity EX. Nice. I love ending the stream on a hit. Give Moira some... So yeah, it's Moira. M-O-I-R-A. Moira. I named her after Dr. Moira McTaggart, who is a character from the X-Men comics. That's where I came up with that name. Now, I feel like I named Archie as well, but Molly will argue that she came up with that name. I feel like I came up with it. But my inspiration for Archie's name came from Watchmen. Archie is the name of the air vehicle that Night Owl flies around in. He calls it Archie. So that's where that came from. 68 cents for that bad boy? Hell yeah. Retirement, here we come. I am 68 cents closer to retirement. Like Tony Stark's replacement for Jarvis in the movies. Oh, does he... Dude, you know, I've kind of fallen off on the Marvel movies. I used to be all about them, and I watched all of them. I was even going to the midnight screenings, but then they got kind of oversaturated, and then the quality, I feel, started to really dip. But I have heard that the new one, Thunderbolts, is actually pretty decent from what people have been saying, that it's pretty good. That's your brother's actual name? Oh, nice. Although he's definitely not smart enough to deserve that name. Archimedes? Yeah, so it's Archimedes, and then but for short, he calls him Archie. All right, so tonight, let's do a recap here. All right, so we've got the reverse holo Professor Sada's Vitality. The reverse holo Togedemaru. Oh, sorry. Togedemarua. The Infernape. Dusclops. I'm honestly not sure about the movies, but I think that one happened in Age of Ultron or whatever. I I've seen Age of Ultron. I guess I just forgot about that. Every time my mom calls my name, I get nervous because I think I'm in trouble. Dude, I know, right? Same. It's just a trauma response at this point. Growlithe, the reverse holo, that's going to go in my 151 or my Gen 1 binder. I'm going to set that aside. We've got Litten, reverse holo, and Greyavard holo. It's just a regular holo. It's not even a Cosmo holo. I don't know why it was featured as one of the promos for it. But the Toxtricity EX and the Mimikyu EX promo card. I actually really like this card. This is my favorite card of the night. Well, that and the big ass version. Big ass version. All right, gang. Well, I have had a ton of fun tonight. I hope you guys had fun too. I'm thinking for this Thursday stream, I might switch it up a little bit. So I've been talking about how I've been playing Pokemon Soul Silver lately. And I'm thinking for stream, maybe I will stream that and you guys can see my progress in the game and maybe give me some advice on like what I need to do or where I should be grinding or whatever. What do you guys think? Can I do a Pokemon game on stream that is not TCG Pocket? Or will you all abandon me? I mean, it's okay if it's not your cup of tea. It's totally okay. Get after it. Okay. Well, let's try to plan for that. So remember, I stream every Tuesday night, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, where you will catch me this next Thursday playing some Pokemon Soul Silver. I think you absolutely could, although I won't be around this Thursday. Oh, that's right. You said you were going to be out of time. Another state test tomorrow. See ya. All right. Well, do good on your chest. Let's see who we've got. We can send a raid to. Y'all, it would be great if you could stick around just for the raid. It's always cool to just kind of have some numbers to send to somebody else, and it shows some support to another streamer friend that we have. Let's see who's online. Who's on first? Oh, Dope is online. Let's go raid Dope, who's playing Marvel Snap. We actually were talking about this the other day. So let's go send a raid over to Dopenez. We have not seen it in a while. Y'all remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I hope you have a great rest of your week. So long, fuckers. Have a great night. Stay tuned for the raid.